Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to the flyest community on YouTube. What is cracking, y'all? Gazelle up. It's time. It's time we get into this. Real quick. Real quick. I think you guys are maybe too high. We'll see. We shall find out. Hell yeah. Weekend Warriors, we're here. We are here. Oh, I need to get some music on. Hey, totally forgot about that. One momento, everybody. Gotta get some beats popping. Right? Great start. Good start, everybody. Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? I need some music. Morning, peeps. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? What are we feeling? All right, all right. Yeah, some chill, some little chill. All right. All right.
It's like they don't have a sign.
What's good, Robots crew? Real bots, my bad. Brazil, let's go.
It's like you're caught in the days. Mixing colors for shades.
I still think you guys are too high.
You dreamt of the days. Oh, I can lay down. No, I can lay down. Your kisses to the sky till it comes down.
Who's training today? Training on the weekend? Or chilling? Vibing. Morning, Godzilla. How's it going, homie? Yo, do it. Even if you just move a little bit, man. You don't have to train, but just do something. Keep moving. Keep them old bones. Fly loose. What do you guys think about yesterday's video? Brazil in the building. Y'all always show me love. What's up, King? How do you split? Like full split? I can't full split. But hold up, let me turn down the music a little bit. But after this. So good! Alright. How do you split? King game, are you talking like full splits? Or just how to get more flexible in your splits? What up, Italy? Poland. International, baby! Yo, love you too, man. What's good? A little behind in your videos. Yo, man, don't worry about it. We all got lives, things to do. Kazakhstan Day! Let's go! Love you too, man. Let's get it. Gonna test out a little bit of some reverse moves for today's video. Excited for this one. Gonna give you guys a little bit of a challenge video. How's it sound? Everyone hear me good? Yeah? Hopefully. I'm gonna lower you guys, I think. How much time does it take to breakdance? Dude, like, it's a fucking life event. Like, your whole life, man. But at the same time, like, it's up to you, man. It's the same as any passion. It's like, how long does it take to game or do anything? However much you want to invest into it. The more time you invest, the better you're gonna be. That's really it. So you can like not invest much and not do much, or you can invest a lot and it can be your full-time thing. Inside video for threads. Yo, I'm down. I've got threads for days. Not really, but I can make threads for days. That's the reality. What's up, man? I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm not even gonna try. Unless you want to like give me a lesson. Oh, I lost my music. My beats! Lost my beats! Does anyone else do this with their laces? I've started doing this and I really like it. Tucking them in like this, straight line. They never come out then. Cause I don't know about you guys, but I find my laces always go everywhere. So I like putting them in like that. Kind of fresh. Kind of little something. If everyone can, yeah, dude, anyone can learn breakdancing. Of course. It's not like this magical thing that you must be to do. Anyone can do it. Just start. Same as anything, just start. You don't get that laces thing? Well, you see, my laces are, if your laces are usual, they'll just chill here. But this way, like whatever I do, you know, like they'll stay in one spot now. And they're not gonna go crazy or bug me. Literally the only way they're gonna get in the way is if I'm doing moves like this. If I'm doing moves like this, then yeah, it might be a bit of an issue, but I mean, I don't have many moves like that anyway, so not gonna be a big deal, you know? All right, I'm gonna do some reverse. Which way is everyone in footwork out there? I go counter. So all my footwork's this direction, but for the video coming up, you're gonna have to do both directions. So I'm gonna have to practice a little bit of the other direction today to be ready for that. Yeah, Godzilla, this one is bomb. I really like that one a lot. I do it like every day. Counter two? Yeah, boy! Counters, what's up? Okay, I got it. Still got it. Yeah. Vancouver, Canada. That's where I live. BC, West Coast. What's up, Maria? How's Russia? I'm getting a call? Hell nah! Oh snap, did that mess all of you guys up? Yo, I apologize. My phone's linked to my laptop. Let me turn that on airplane mode real quick. Vancouver, Canada. Okay. Ooh, I like just had breakfast. What's up, Lucas? I remember you. I need some air now. Turn down the heat. It's getting hot. Have you guys seen this two-step before? Check it out. It goes 1, here, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let me get some more sticks. It's like a flare step. Kind of cool. Are you talking about this one, Lucas? The only issue is that I don't have much space. So I tried doing that spot. Yeah, Ray, you called me. I'm on live stream, bro. Sorry. I don't have much space, so I don't know if I can show it properly, but like this, Lucas. Are you talking about here through back spin? That one? Yeah, it is kind of like half a 4-step, but only with 2 steps. So it's like a flare step. Flare step! I want to make a 9-step because 7-step makes sense to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8-step, I think I prefer to just be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 makes the most sense. But a 9-step, that's my question. Does anyone have like a fire 9-step? Lucas, Lucas, do you want like the whole combo or just do sperm ejaculation reduce your flexibility? No. No, I've never heard that. Okay. So, Lucas, the first thing you want is to understand. Hold on, let me turn it down a bit. The vibes. There we go. Oh, too much. Dial back. Dude, I cannot find a middle. Too high. Okay, Lucas, so the first thing you want is baby freeze like this, and then drop down to your shoulder. Pop. Then you want to bring your head through your arms to here. Okay? I'm going to show you that other way now. So baby, like this, right? Drop your shoulder down, then your head through your arms, without your arms moving. Here, okay? So you want to get that first. So make sure you don't move your hands. That's like the biggest thing. Head, shoulder, upper back. So once you're there, on your upper back, like this, all you do is rotate your legs the opposite direction you want to spin. So if I'm spinning this way, I want to wind up my legs this way. So you cross them like this, grab the ground as you already are, twist, cross one leg low to the ground, other behind you, then you kick like this, circle. And then with your hands, you just push and you fall down to your back. It's really not like that difficult. You just have to understand the movement to it and have that flexibility. If you can't drop your shoulder and your back down while holding your hands, it might be a little bit difficult if maybe you're like too jacked. But if you can do that first part here, then it's not hard. Because then it's just literally winding up. Like, I'm not that strong and I can do it, so I'm sure you can do it. I'm missing stuff here. Yeah, lean, like, because 9-step to me, it feels like it's just like, because 10-step, if you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So what, 9-step, I've always just done it, I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which feels like a cop-out, because you're just taking 1 step out of 10-step. So I want to try to figure out like a really fire 9-step. Just like different, but still kind of, you know, in the same realm. Yeah, no worries, Lucas. Get it. Get yours. Music back up. Too chill. Flume it up. Flume is always the go-to, guys. So that 2-step I was showing earlier, if you add a reverse Eusian, you can get a cool combo. Hit, boom. Oh, I messed it up. 2. So that little 4-step variation. Flare tips! What do you need tips with? I gave a lot of them out already, to be honest. Yeah. What do you need tips with? I feel like Z-step isn't used much. Has anyone seen Z-step before? Rockstrike taught me that one. And I don't see it used much. But like, I feel weird doing a full tutorial on it because it's like, it's not my stuff, you know? But at the same time, like, no one else is doing it. I'll show you. So Z-step, you're making like a Z, like this, in the back, side, front. So you can start either in the back or the front. Pop, like this, high, front, through, okay. Ha, 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 ha. Let me show you from the side. Maybe you'll see it better. That's that step. It's cool, right? Because you're making like a pop, 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 pop. But I don't see many people doing it. Yeah, it's sick. And it's not that hard, honestly. Dude, I'm slim too. Like, are you not strong enough to do moves that you want, King? Or do you just want to look more jacked? Of course, there's like products. There's always products, but I mean, look the way that helps you move the best for what you're wanting to do. What do you want to look like? Nine step. I want to make a 9 step. Something dope. Let's see.
Know that hurts can't be too much. Tell the woman that I hurt. God apologize for my lies. You tell my
I mean, it's something.
Looking down on all my friends, making sure they got me right. Say nobody but back. It's like way too hard that I made it out of my heart. That my heart still can't hold down.
You can do handstand and some moves. So why do you want more muscle to like for breaking, King, or do you want more muscle to impress the ladies? Thanks, Bob. You're the coolest thumbnail I've ever seen. SpongeBob is life. Look forward to going to baby. So the most basic is coffee grinder. So sweet baby, right? Second most basic, I think, is Zulu spin coffee. So Zulu, and your arms go right over. Freeze. Third, I'd say from pretzel. So if you went here, knee down, pretzel, freeze. But like, I would do it more like CC, pretzel, baby. And those are like the most basic, but is that too basic for you? You just wait for windmill to flare. Stab, for sure. Learn windmill, stab, and then flare. Godzilla. No, but I want to do some power moves, like flare. So just condition for flare. You don't need like muscle for flares. I'm not jacked, but I can do flares. So if you want to get better strength for flares, train these movements. So King here, lean up, hold, high as you can, long as you can, until failure. 1. Number 2, here, high pike, on your one arm, leaned in, obliques flexed, long as you can. Both sides, like that, and then front, here, push up, hips high, and then pull over, hold, long as you can. 3 sets, each side to failure. I would suggest doing that every single day, and that alone is going to help your flare a lot. And then if you're training the drill, flare drill that I have on my video, this one, if you're training that and you can get it that clean, you'll have flares, bro. No worries, Maria. Yeah, I mean, Lucas, like I like to do unique ones, so like for me, those are all pretty basic. But if you want it like more complicated, just make it more complicated, you know? What's up, Christopher? Hey, I'm glad my English is trash enough for you from Mexico to understand it. That's pretty fire. Universal language, guys. That's what breaking is. We don't need to all speak the same language. Movements. It's all in the movement. Don't apologize. It's all good. What was I doing? 9 step. I want to create a dope 9 step. Nine. 9! I want to play with. Have you guys done much figure four stuff? Like those ones? I want to mess with those more. How about continuous? Sorry, King, I don't understand that. What you put last. How about continuous windmills? I can do stab windmills, but how do you go faster with it? I do one windmill, but when I re-stab, I stop and lose momentum. 1 second, let me read that again. Let me deprogram a minute. So, my best advice, Lucas, is that you understand how to do slow and controlled mills versus trying to get super fast first. So try to hold it every time. And how do you, so you said you windmill from stab? Or do you windmill from your head? Because like, if you watch many of my windmills tutorials, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of stab windmills. I like to do them up here. So, because the thing is when you're grabbing always here, instead of low, you can control it and then hold and then go back down every time. So if you learn how to wind up and kick from there, you can keep it going forever because you're always going to be using your strength and control to gain the momentum versus just relying on the speed itself, if that makes sense. I have like, in all my windmill tutorials, I kind of go over that. Have you seen them? What's up, Maria? Oh, snap, Maria. I have a video coming out tomorrow that kind of goes over like stamina training a little bit. So you're going to see. But I think the best set training is first my teacher, Savage. He taught me, he said he would do 10 footwork rounds, 30 seconds up, 30 seconds down, being rest time and on time. And then Nick from GWS Crew, he, just wait for this drop. Okay. What he would do is he did similar 10 rounds, 30 seconds going as hard as you can, then 30 seconds resting. But at the end of each round, hit a freeze that you're not super comfortable with. So for instance, freestyle, 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 freeze, you know what I mean? And that way you're gonna train till failure, and then at failure, you have to push yourself that extra little level. Are you training like that, Maria, or no? In my eyes, like, and what I would do is I have top rock stamina training, footwork stamina training. Aren't head windmills halos? No, they're not. Because halos, you go around this part of your head, and you go from a Hong 10 freeze, like that, or tabletop, or pilot, or whatever you want to call it, up and down and then back into it. Windmills, you're going from a non-stabbed headstand or stabbed headstand down to your shoulders and back up. Halos, you're never touching your back or your upper back. If that makes sense, Bob. I still haven't made my 9-step, guys. One, two. That could maybe work. What's up, D-Trots? The proper stab for air chair. Dog, I'm the worst person to talk about air chairs, but I can do like my best. So, an air chair, stab freeze is front, okay? Side chair is side, air chair is back. So a proper air chair stab is when your feet are facing the ceiling and your arms stab into your back. If that makes sense. Detrox. So a proper air chair is when you're in the back, like this, so your hands facing, hold up. Your hands facing down, like this. Here, your legs are facing upwards. So you want to make sure when you're in a side chair that you're in this position. So your hips are twisted, feet down or up, whatever you want. Here, that's air chair. This is side chair. When you're here, this is stab. Does that help? Maria, stop doing top rock at normal pace. Because that's why you're struggling when you go down to footwork. If you don't start training at the level where you, what am I saying? If you don't train at the level where you're burning out all the time, you're not going to progress because you're always going to stay the same. If you want to progress your stamina, you have to keep pushing your stamina to another level. Does that make sense? So if you're training your top rock, like always chill, you're not going to get anywhere. You have to go, ha, 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 ha. You know what I mean? Like, you have to expel more energy to gain more energy. Because then when you're tired and you're pushing for that next level, you're going to be comfortable there. So it's pushing your comfort zone to a new level, if that makes sense. What's up, Scott? How's it going? There you go, Detrox. Glad I could help. It's literally, that's the base of it. It's literally just where you stab. And that's how you define what kind of chair it is. Yeah. Woo! 9 steps. I think I was onto something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fake sweep. Fake sweep. Through. I kind of like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. And then, what did I do? Sweep. Right. Here first. Okay. Here. Yeah, there you go. Through. What joint pain do you have? Yeah, Marie, you gotta train harder. Like, sorry. There's not like there's no easy road. It's just like train harder. You want to be better, you just gotta go harder. So even if you're just doing like whatever for stamina, up it, up it, up it, up it. Train at a higher level. Just expel more energy. It's literally as simple as that. Make you smile with the words you get. Well, I'm hello, fingers. That was great. Because I'm doing this for the thrill of it, killing it, living on chasing a million things I want. I don't know, he's young, it's the middle, it's full of it, getting pumped up on a little bright things I want. Yeah. Style versus power, according to you, which one is important? And somebody has got style, can he be overcome power? Ah, the day-old question of style versus power. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that I think style is power. But to go deeper into it, I think it comes down to what you love and what you want to personally pursue. Because style can be in everything. If you're talking about footwork versus power, I mean, power comes from gymnastics and other backgrounds. Footwork comes from breaking. So it depends what you love more. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. Like, why are we going to verse anything when we can just use everything to get better and do what we want to do more? So, I mean, honestly, just like do what you want to do and do what makes you want to train and be the best you can be. But apart from that, dude, like, I don't know. It's all dope. I think power is insane. I love power. I'm not motivated enough to train something over and over and over and over and over and over again to get it. So like everyone that can do that, hats off to you, because like for me, I struggle with that. I prefer to create stuff constantly. But at the same time, I'm trying to get my power better too, so that I can help more of you guys with it, because I know a lot of people love it. I don't know if that kind of answers your question. I'm not even gonna try and say your name, bruh, but you know who you are. How old are you now? I'm 24. I started breaking at like 13, so 11 years ago. I'm getting old. My hair is gray, can you tell? Tips for Air Baby, I lose my balance. Ray's better at Air Baby than I am, so he could probably give you better answers, but how is your basic, Lucas? Like, I'd recommend getting really good here first, and then literally just work on your lean. Once you have your lean, there's like many different ways some people like to bring their leg behind, like this, all the way up and behind first, and then over here, so you can lean more, and then fingertips. And then it's literally just a matter of leaning over to one side, and then fingertips, and slowly taking your fingertips off. Again, I just haven't trained it enough to get there. But it's basically as much as lean, fingers, slowly bring it off. Is the music too loud? I feel like I'm yelling, but that's normal. Sour power every day. It's a dance with the head, yo. It's true, bro. But some people don't like to do it as a dance, right? And if you don't want to dance, don't fucking dance. Go do power. Look at Pocket. Pocket changed the b-boy scene in so many ways. Is he not a b-boy? I don't think he's a traditional b-boy, but he's elevated it to a point where, like, we're just at an insane level now. So he's done more for the culture than a lot of people have, and he doesn't break traditionally. So I don't think it's fair to not call him that, you know? How to air chair on opposite hand. Can you air chair on your like normal hand first? Then just reteach yourself, bro. Anything the opposite way started at the first level, right? Chair, side chair, then air chair, right? It's not super complicated. No shade, just saying. Is there a b-boy you looked up to? Hundreds, like tons, lots of b-boys. Yeah, man. Are you wanting me to name some, or are you just wondering how to control your foot in windmill? Flex it. You're just 1 year older than me. When's your birthday? My birthday's in July 11th. Lucas, why are you deleting your messages? What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? That form is trash, right? I'm not great at air babies. Style is imp. I agree. Name some b-boys. Okay. Well, Phil, obviously, from Van City. He's a huge inspiration of mine still. Severin from my crew inspires me a lot. So many, man. This is hard on the spot to like think. Oh, I answered your question already. Is that why? Okay. Let me try and get down and dirty here. I mean, there's people that inspire me every day just for like their journey, like Ray, for instance, who like not to cachet, but even if it's not on like a movement level, there's people that inspire me a lot on just like a continuous movement level. Who are some people? Dude, there's so many. Like everyone's so dope nowadays that like I get so lost in just everything, to be honest. I have to like go in and watch b-boys and I'll be like, yo, he inspired me. Yo, he's dope. He's dope. But like off the top of my head, I just get like so many names and just kind of, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't answer that well. Joint pain. King, again, like where is your joint pain? That's what I asked before. Like that's kind of relevant. Yeah, Detrox, I'd love to have all power. Every power is a dream move. I never thought I could have any power. You have to realize that like, I thought I would never have windmills, flares, swipes, handstand, like literally anything that requires strength, I thought was impossible for me. I thought in my soul that it was impossible. I did not believe I could hit any move that required strength more than like a really trash side chair. And that's like I literally had to break down those walls mentally because I didn't feel like I could hit like anything. I thought it was all impossible. So yeah, I have worked on air flares. I really want air flares, but as I said yesterday, it's cold here and the ground's wet, so I can't train it on the grass. I mean, I could. I'm not motivated enough to put my body through that. I'd rather do other stuff inside. But maybe future tutorial on swipes. Yeah, I know. I want to do a swipe tutorial, but it's kind of similar. I haven't trained it for a while. There's just other stuff in breaking that I enjoy more. So I know power tutorials are like really popular and they do well, but like it's not my favorite thing to do, to be honest. But I will definitely try to get a swipe tutorial one of these days. Okay, Maria, what's up? There are a lot of styles of pretzel fundamentals from Storm, but could you show me the basic one? Yeah, like my basic pretzels is from Storm. So I can like regurgitate what I think he's taught. Everyone else, I get to in a minute. So, Maria, a basic pretzel. Again, if it's too loud and the music's too loud, guys, like please tell me and I will turn it down because I can't tell. In here, it's booming. So, basic pretzel. Okay, I turned it down a little bit. I can't. I feel like I'm yelling all day. Okay, so Maria, basic pretzel, one leg out, right? You're gonna turn over, facing the ground, like a Zulu spin position. Then, you're gonna bring one knee down, hop, like that. Actually, let me turn around. I think this is gonna be easier. Then, literally, a pretzel, the most basic form of a pretzel, in my opinion, is just a coffee grinder with your foot on the ground. So you sweep through, hand off, bring it back down, other hand off. When you get to your knee, bring it up, push-up position. But the key thing here, don't move your back foot, okay? So when you're here, watch. See how that stays down? A lot of people get lost with their pretzels because they're trying to go back like this. And that's where they lose their form. A nice pretzel, your foot stays back like that. You know what I mean? So when you go over, one leg down, up. As soon as you go over, knee down, leg does a circle. But watch this foot. Don't go back like that. Instead, lean over your arms and you just have to transfer your weight to one side, center, other side, through. And if flexibility is a problem for you there, just bend your leg a little bit. One more time. See that? So, a basic base pretzel, the actual like store mythology behind it is one leg out, you turn over, you go pretzel like this, then the leg that didn't sweep comes back in, and you rotate back to center, because then you're on the other side. So then you go pretzel, step, in. Pretzel, step, in. And that's like a base pretzel. Then you have like everything from reverse to knee ones to ones that I've created. So like a reverse pretzel, you turn over, but you don't put your knee down. You come to this position, out, and you go through. Like that. So, let me see. I'll do it from the front. So from here, and you sweep through your arms. And then it's the same thing, in. So that's a reverse pretzel. Then you have ones like knee pretzels, where you continuous, where you go here, through, and again, reverse of that. And like, I think those are the 4 base pretzels in my opinion. And then you can just kind of keep going. I also don't have knee pads on, so I don't like to do anything on my knees full out unless I'm wearing knee pads because, yeah, knee things. All right. King, I think I answered your question. How to control your foot in windmill. Flex your feet, bro. Flex your whole legs, legs wide, keep them straight. Kick, kick, kick. Constant kicking, constant flexing. It's like, I know it doesn't feel that simple, but it's that simple. You just gotta flex. Persistence got you all power moves. You'll get air for one day, and that would be dope to watch. Yeah, Detox, I really want to do like air flare progression video. So I do plan to get them one day. I'm not like giving up on it, but I'm also letting myself kind of do what I love breaking wise as well, versus just doing like what I think people want me to see. Because that's how I quit breaking initially, was doing only things I thought people wanted me to do. If that makes sense. All right, Lean. The problem with power moves is that I tend to do too much. Dude, I hear you. I do the same thing. ADD. Just figure out in your physiology what can keep you consistent. That's the biggest thing with power, is you gotta stay consistent with something. So train what you think, not what you think. So I started popping and I lost my train of thought. Train how you can continue training. So whatever makes you motivated and pumped up to keep training, the progress and the progressions of whatever power you want, do that first, always first. And then apart from that, like really try to understand that if you don't focus on one power move, you're probably not gonna master it. So at least focus on it to get it to where you can like throw it whenever you can. Get 10 of the move, decent, not like great, but decent. If you can do that, you probably have it enough to move on to something else. But if you want it like perfected and mastered, you're gonna have to go a lot past that. So you have to be like 10 like clean, mastered, nice, you know what I mean? Or at least 5. Yeah, Maria, I'm not a big fan of doing knee moves anymore because I used to wear knee pads, elbow pads all day whenever I break. And now I'm trying to kind of stay away from having to rely on pads. So I want to do movements that don't require pads that much because I feel like it's more natural for our bodies, if you know what I mean. All right, Lucas, how do you connect all the elements of b-boying to make a set? I can do certain moves, but I can't really put it all together in one flow. Practice. Practice, 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 practice. Like, it's literally just make yourself a set. So figure out what you're gonna do. Take a top rock step, just one. Take a basic top rock step, one go down, one footwork step, one freeze. So 2-step front, knee drop, kick out, freeze, up, stand up, spin, b-boy stance, done. You know what I mean? Like, you have to just take a couple moves, put them together, start from there, get that good, and then flip. Flip and add, flip and add, flip and add. And then you're gonna have a full set. I think, should I do a video on set creation, guys? Because like, that stuff's my ish. I love doing that. What's up, Jalen? Welcome. How do you do windmills with your headstand? I can only do stabbed and 2 barrels. I will show you with a video because I made one. I'm guessing I'll send you both. I don't know. I feel like just the one is good enough. My old one, I know people still think it's good, but I think it's trash. Okay. So let me know if this answers your question, Jalen. I'm gonna reply to you real quick. 1 second. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm linking right now, right? Jalen, let me know if that link works and you got there, okay? Follow that video I sent you and pause, stop, go back, repeat, etc. All of the information is there that you need. If you need more though, or you want clarity on something, just let me know. No worries, Lane. Okay, Lucas, what's good? Tips for handstand balance. I trained for like 6 months and my body is straight and flexing a handstand and I can balance a bit with my fingers, but after a few seconds I fall back to my feet. Okay, so you need to build up your comfortability there and you need to build up your strength, okay? So Okay, I'll start with you on the ground, I guess. Sorry guys, I don't have like a professional setup here. Just a b-boy trying to show you guys some knowledge. All right. So, what you want to do, Lucas, is find a wall, any wall, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna kick up onto it with it in your handstand. Here, okay? What you're gonna do when you're on top of it is you wanna make sure you're far enough away from the wall to where you can rely on the wall, but not too far away to when you push off of it, you're falling. What I mean by that, moving you. Okay, so you wanna make sure when you're at a wall, like this, if you're gonna lean it at it and push away, if I'm here, when I push, I'm center, you see that? But if I'm here and I push away, I'm gonna fall. Does that make sense? So what you wanna do is when you're upside down, you're gonna put your foot against the wall, and then you wanna push a wall just to where you go to center. So make sure when you're on the wall, you're relying on the wall. But then when you're off the wall, you're center. So I'm gonna show you that one time. Let's see if, okay. So watch, if I'm back here, and I go all the way up and over, 1 second. I go up and over, I'm gonna push away. You see that? Because I'm way too far. But if I'm right here, I try it, I push away, I'm gonna fall. So you wanna be in the middle between those two. So the middle looks like this. So I'm here, you see that? Toe against the wall. If I tap off of it, I'm center, you see that? So I want you to hold one foot against the wall, one in front, and then try to hold this for 30 seconds. Once you can do that, slow tap, hold. Every time you're gonna fall back towards the wall. And then push off, and towards the wall, and off. Let me know if that worked for you. That's how I teach handstands. Because if you're using a wall first, it's gonna build 1, your strength, and 2, your comfortability in your handstand. And then once you're there, use the wall as support to get you off the wall. Because if you just try over here on the ground first, what's happening is you're gonna spend so much energy doing it the wrong way and so much energy falling that your practice is gonna be not very efficient. But if you use a wall, you're gonna be building the strength and the proper form at the same time. And like using your energy efficiently. Okay, Maria, what's up? Maybe you can do video like vocabulary for beginners, breaking sets. It would be dope. Discussion. So Maria, what my plan is, and I already have it created, is I created a course for breaking. And there'll be more information on that at a later date, but it basically goes over a lot of this for absolute beginners. So it's like from literally like day 1 to like 30 on breaking. I just haven't figured out how to release it yet, and I have to finish editing it, but it's coming. So stay tuned. What's up? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the ground, guys. I'm done squatting. Okay. Hi, Magnus. Love your videos. How do you work? Any move, speed, and power? Oh, do I have answers for you? First, let me link you a couple of videos. A couple little videos that I've done. You know what I'm saying? That you may find useful. Okay. Step 1 for your footwork is.
For me, grammar is a hint.
1 second. Okay. Step 1. Where are you? Okay, you're here. Who am I talking to? Here we go. All right. I'm sorry, I don't know your name very well. So step 1, watch this video. This is your base. This is gonna help you getting your footwork clean and getting to like a solid point, okay? Once you've got that down and you feel like that's comfortable and you want more and you want to go more powerful, you will watch this video I'm about to link you once I find it. Let me just, okay, power, footwork. Okay.
I'm so excited.
Again, like, don't my ridiculousness. This was a long time ago. but the content's still valid. Okay, once you've gotten that, you want to watch and apply this, okay? I think these links are right, hopefully. So the first one is your footwork base and like how to clean it up. Second is how to make your footwork more powerful. Did I want to link you? I think those are the bases that I would suggest. Yeah. So start with those two. And I feel like all the information that you're looking for could be found there. No problem, Jalen. No problem. Lucas. Detrox, thank you so much for the live stream, bro. Not many B-boys do this. Keep doing this whenever. Also really helps us to ask questions and problem. Yeah, man, my pleasure. I enjoy this. Like, again, if I could do this for a living, this is what I want to do. I want to help people online and like create community online, because I feel like there's people that need it all over the world, like you guys that were like me, because I started in the same spot, right? Like I didn't understand breaking growing up, and I looked everywhere to try and understand it, and instead I had to like struggle my way through, because I'm so detail oriented that like, just kick your legs, just jump here. Like it didn't work. I never got moves that way. I had to literally like teach it and like mess up teaching it over and over again until I could find out like solutions and ways to make it make sense. So that's why like doing this fires me up. So I mean, I'm more than happy to help you guys out, and hopefully I can make this into something more sustainable someday. All right, Jalen. When I do halos, I just push to windmill, but I can do slow halo with my legs straight. Whenever I try to do halos, I just push to windmill. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so what I would suggest doing, Jalen, is practice your Hong 10 freeze to headstand. Okay? So, I don't know if I'm warmed up enough for this, but try for you. I would suggest just training this. Even here, if you can't do this, but here, up, pump. So, train that and make sure you got that solid. And then when you got that, you can start trying to push up. But that strength from here to here, even if you do low, like this strength right here, that push from your arm, that's what you're missing. Because now that I'm realizing more what you said, I did the same thing when I first tried doing halos. It's because rather than pushing up, we're dropping our arm down. So rather than going windmill, stab, up, we're going windmill, stab, drop. Because we're just thinking, expel a lot of energy in that moment. So you expel a lot of energy and you let go and you go to windmill rather than pushing up. Don't go. Don't let go. Just think windmill, halo, or icy position, headstand. Get that first, because that's your issue right now. And as soon as you can get that, I think you'll find that you're understanding more of the motion. So, like, if you can already do slow halos too, I didn't see that, then literally go windmill, stab to headstand. Don't worry about, because right now you're going too fast. That's your issue. So do a slow windmill to a slow halo. Don't go, because your windmill is probably quick. So you're doing a fast windmill, stab, halo, and you're just going it. Instead, go slow and control it. What's up, Harris? How do I get back to breaking after an injury? I recently injured my thumb and I can't apply pressure to it as a footwork head. That isn't good. No, that's not good. But what you can do, I injured my right wrist and injured my left wrist, each for 6 months. That's how I created, watch, I'm gonna show you like whole combos I created with only one hand. And no, oh man. Can I send videos here? I don't have my knee pads on, so I can't show you, but Harris, I even created no-handed footwork videos. Injuries shouldn't stop you unless, like, if you're getting injured, you're doing something wrong, firstly. So reevaluate your practice or how you're training, because if you're injuring yourself, you're doing something wrong, or you're pushing yourself somewhere you shouldn't be, or you're not conditioning enough. So first suggestion is be aware of what you're doing when you're doing it and try to figure out why you're injuring yourself. Secondly, how long was it since you got injured, and what have you done for rehab? Thirdly, getting back into it, don't use that hand. Figure out stuff one-handed that you can do. Like, again, this whole stuff, like this combo, for instance. Watch, one hand. You know what I mean? Like, there's always stuff that you can do that only requires one hand, and like you literally just have to create out of it. I'm trying to think off the top of my head combos. As I said, like I created a whole knee combo where I didn't use one hand either. Just keep creating moves that only require one hand, and then you're not gonna have an issue. You know what I mean? Okay. How long have you rested? I suggest resting for like, and by resting I mean just don't apply pressure to it. I get that, but learn to use this as a learning experience versus using this as a deterrent. Because when I get injured, I get depressed, I get mad, my life has no meaning, I can't do more, blah, blah, blah. But like, breathe, chill out first, because it's just temporary. 5, even 6 months is not that long. Like, trust me, if you ever quit breaking, you ever take a break, like that time goes by so fast. Instead, focus on what you can do. You can practice all your freezes. If you want to train footwork, do footwork, but do footwork with only one hand, or do it flat-handed. Or the thing is, if it's affecting you to the degree where you feel like you can't break because you can't do this anymore, that means it's probably time to like open up your horizons as far as your footwork vocab goes anyways. So I would recommend almost changing your style for a little bit. Because if you change your style, not affecting that finger anymore, it's gonna heal up way faster. Like the only way I really healed my wrist was to stop using it. So I stopped using it, and then I created whole combos where like I didn't really need it, you know? So, like, I don't know if you've ever seen this combo. I don't even think I can do it here, to be honest. But, oh man, this is such a bad idea. Okay. This is when my left wrist was injured. Okay, so I would do ba, hit, here, around, up, through, and then jump, elbow freeze. So like, I didn't use my left hand really there at all. And yeah, that was a trash explanation, but like create things. I created some of like my most difficult combos when I was injured. So especially if you love this, like injury is part of it. So learn how to not injure yourself, or learn how to work around injuries. All right, D-Trox. I have problems in windmills. I suck at ground power, and I can't remove windmills. Okay, 1 second. I gotta focus on this. Hold up. I have problems with windmills. I suck at ground power. I can do a few windmills, but after every round my leg touches the ground and I repeat from stab again. Also, I need tips for my leg flexibility for split. Okay, so flexibility first, because that's easy. You gotta sit in your position more. Like my best recommendation whenever people want to progress their flexibility, do you notice one thing in my house? I have like no furniture. This chair is used as like my board holder, and like sometimes I edit on it. Apart from that, no table, no chairs, just bean bags that I move aside. I don't sit in chairs because if I'm always on the ground, I'm always stretching, I'm always in a more natural position. So if you want better flexibility like this, sit like this as much as you can. Even if you're not flexible enough to go here, sit against the wall like this, flat, legs wide, just like that. And then slowly push it. And then like if you're editing, like do you notice how when I talk to you guys, I'm like this a lot of the time? Because my legs are always at that like comfortable split. I'm not like pushing it, but even if I push it to there right now, like I don't feel anything, you know? So if you want to really improve your flexibility, be in that flexibility more and more and more and more. Also, if you have like, I don't know what the temperature is like in Latvia, But if you've got like access to some hot tubs or anything that can really warm your body up, and then do deep stretches. And you should be stretching like against the wall, like this. Well, let me Detrox. Like, have you seen my flexibility video? I could just send you that because I explain all this in that. Yeah, boy. Where is it? Where is it? Flexibility. Hold up. Finding it. Okay, search it. Search it. Okay, hold up. Sorry, I'm having trouble finding it. Where are we? Come on here. Ah, got it. Okay, hold up. Okay, where are we? Okay. Detrox, watch this video on stretching and apply it. This should help you, okay? As far as that goes. And then when it comes to ground power, I do a few windmills, but after every round, my legs touch the ground and I repeat from stab again. Have you seen my windmill tutorial? Because, yeah, I mean, it could very well because of your leg. I would also suggest mastering your freezes more. Like, can you do stab, shoulder freeze, back, shoulder freeze, stab? And, like, have you seen my windmill tutorial? Because, like, again, I personally think that head mills is a lot easier than stab mills, especially when you have issues with stab mills. If your stab mills are fine and you're hitting them no problem, okay? But if you're already struggling, yeah, so, like, have you applied those? Because I think a lot of that answers your question. If that doesn't, then it's probably flexibility. Your freeze combos are not good. So then I would train those, bro. Because like power freezes emotion. I know we want power so fast, but your freezes aren't bad. I've seen your freezes. At least your air freezes. Just train your base, bro. If you can get like your air freezes that you have, you can do a handstand flare. So like, just train the base ones too. If you can get that, you can definitely get the rest. Those are way easier than what you've already got. Just for a little bit. No worries, Harris. Much love, bro. Thanks to checking in from Romania. Where's some good strength? Man, I've done this so many days. Okay, Jalen. Firstly, I think I can just answer your questions with my flare tutorial. But I can show you too if you want. Okay, one sec. Because I have the strength ones in the first tutorial, and then you can keep going back and rewatching this too. Okay, where are we? 1 second, guys. Un momento, por favor. Don't mind my trash Spanish from my Spanish homies. Okay, where are we here? Easy tips. Okay, did I? Oh, man, this would have been so good if you would have just put timestamps in. Hey, you lazy butt.
Constantly. My elbow, a couple minutes. All right, so the last tip I'm going to give you guys.
Okay. Sorry, guys. 1 sec. All right, Jalen. So in this video, I'm just going to show you two because it might be a while for you to watch that. But in that video, I go over these same tips. So for your strength, for your flare, you want to train these in the back, okay, as long as you can, holding it as you can to there. And then the sides, so your pikes here on each side, okay? So you're pulling up and tight in. And then in the front, hips extended, and then pulling in like that. Do those until failure 3 times, okay? Each side at least for the beginning of practice, and see if that helps. Okay, Detrox. I literally just posted one, bro. Did you see my one I posted last night? you should have all those freezes if you don't yet. Like those freeze stacks you should have. That's important. So make sure you have the base ones that I showed yesterday. And then for windmill, the ones that are in my windmill tutorial. So shoulder freeze to headstand freeze. Super important. Skate beyond. Dude, you're the best. You helped me with baby mills and taps already. Thanks you, but before, but appreciate it. Thanks for doing the last one. My pleasure. Thanks for the kind words, man. I'm happy I could help you. Maria, how should train effectively? Train every day or with rest, training one day, only next footwork, next top rock, or train combining them all together for beginners. There are a lot of elements. There's so much information and there's no right answer to that. It's the same as like anything. What I would recommend is, again, as I said, like Maria, what's your goals? Do you just want to progress, or do you want to get to a certain level, or do you want to be good at one particular thing? Firstly, you want to train for longevity, but at the same time, you gotta also push yourself past your base. So it's like there's a super hard balance there. It's not an easy question everyone asks. It's one I asked all the time. I was like, what's the perfect training? Like I asked so many people that, and there's no one answer for it, but it is smart to split it up into days. So personally, what I would do is I would have a base warm up and stretch that you do prior to practice every time, as well as like a post stretch, as well as some kind of conditioning. And those 4 things I would do at least 5 days a week. If you want to like train extra hard. And then I'd have like the 2 days off. You should do like real rehab. So like saunaing and like stretching in a sauna, or like ice or yoga class, like stretching yoga class, like yin yoga, where you're doing deep stretches. Like the video I shared to Detrox, I think, about flexibility. You should be applying those too, because that's like really important on your days off. But then, I mean, you could do like top rock, footwork, freeze, power, repeat, if that works for you. But I would break it up into like what I would do usually for practice is I would do like warm up, like a solid top rock warm up. I'd like first start with like warm up my knees, my ankles, so I don't get injured. And I do like solid top rock warm up. So I'm getting like my dancing and I'm feeling good there for even upwards of like 15 to like 30 minutes of top rock. And then I would do like instant stretch. And then I go right into power and strength moves. And then I would end practice with like footwork and creating. So like then I'd have kind of a nice flow throughout practice. And then I'd always try and end with some kind of burnout. So you either end with burning out with strength moves, so like whatever drill you're working on, or end with like footwork drills. Anything, whatever makes you end on the ground sweating, done is what you should do. I'm also planning to like put up some videos about like full stretches and warm-ups and that stuff that you guys can follow along with. So I do plan on that, but let me know if that's your question. Detrox. Yeah, I saw the yesterday one. I will start with that. Yeah, great starting point. I think, as I said, like I made that video, even though I know it's not gonna be like the most popular video ever, but like I think, in my humble opinion, I think that's like the best base for freezes is what I showed there, and that's why I want information out there for people like you who like want to improve. Really master those freezes, even though they're not flashy, not crazy freezes, but they're really going to help you for all your stats. Because if you don't know how to do shoulder freeze to side chair, how the heck are you going to do shoulder freeze to your head? You know what I mean? Maria, want to achieve next level because I trained, for example, 1-1-2 combos, and that's disappointed. My muscle memory is too suck. It's too sick. Well, if you want to achieve next level, are you just training combos? Like, you should have like a full kind of training. Like, if you want to be working on everything, if you want to improve overall, So focus on first how you can improve every day. I wouldn't like if your muscle memory is trash. Why do you need a good muscle memory? Just improve. You know, like you don't have to have a good muscle memory. Just figure out what works best. The best advice I could give you. Like for me, I'm not someone that can go and like freestyle forever. I mean I could, but like it's not gonna be my combos, it's not gonna be my good moves, it's gonna be like random weird freestyle movement. But what I do is I've literally like written down all my sets and my combos and my moves, like even down to like footwork steps, top rock steps, go downs, blah blah blah. Like that's how I used to train everything. And then whenever I battle or compete, if that's what you're talking about with your sucking, I would like basically be like, all right, I'm gonna throw this round, and then I'm gonna do like this unique footwork combo with this unique combo, and then I'm gonna finish. And then next round, etc., etc., etc. And that's how I would do it. Like literally look at my book in between rounds. Like who cares? Do what works for you. How do you get better at head glides? Where are you at with head spins? I would recommend what I would say is like start with quarter taps. So you should be able to hit 10 quarter taps and then half rotations and then full rotations. So you want to start. I mean, my head spins are trash. I can't head spin, but this is so you're asking someone that can't do it, but I've taught people how to do it and they can do it. So it's your choice if you want to follow my teachings. Start here, okay? Quarter rotations. You want us to a quarter turn, a quarter turn, and a quarter turn first. So you want to have 4 of those, okay? Once you can do 4 of those, do 4 of those 10 times, okay, like that. And then do half rotations, so front to back, 10 times. Then full rotations 10 times, and then you'll have the move, really, a piece of it. And that's as far as I can really progress you. Because then after that, it's literally just drilling it, that I think. I'm gonna try and get Chicky to come on here sometime and do an actual like head spin tutorial for you guys. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'll get some water, guys. I'll be back. Oh, I got this nice step. Big 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Would you mind helping me out by letting me know what you think of some of my sets sometime? I could send the vids on Instagram. I want to know. Yeah, 100%. Anyone's always welcome to send me anything they want. Cool, cool, cool. If anyone has any questions, now's the time, because I'm gonna bounce here in like 5 minutes because I gotta film another video for you guys. So, because I gotta post tomorrow too. Yes, I do. So I want to get that filmed and everything and keep going here because I want to keep editing. So any last questions? Get them in 5 minutes. Yo, peace, D-Trox. Thanks for catching up with me. Okay. The link to your course, the links you shared a few minutes ago. Just fix the one. So yeah, I definitely will. I haven't posted it yet. I'm still trying to figure out what's the best format to present it to you guys and what I'm gonna do. Yeah, around it. There's a lot of kind of little things and moving tips I have to figure out. So as soon as I have it out, like it's gonna be live for. Trust me, I'm gonna make a whole video about it. So don't you worry, you won't miss it. As long as you stay like up to date on my channel, it's gonna be there. Maria, I'm not sure if I answered all your questions, but I got a jet. All right, guys. So message me if there's any more. We should do these more often. Times would be really cool, man. Yeah, I'm planning to do 1 or 2 a week. So hit that bell, and you'll see. Because it's not hard for me. I love hanging out and chatting with you guys. So, and gals, of course. So don't worry. This isn't gonna end. I keep my munch milk going. I always do too. Then I don't have enough rotations. Ooh, good question. Okay, Jalen. I don't know if I went over this in my munch milk. I don't think I did. I mean, I'm gonna link you. Jalen, have you seen my munch milk video? I'm not sure if it's so old. I'm so old. But where is it? I think this is just how to get your first couple that I did. I don't think I talked about how to continue with it. But this may help you. I can't prompt. You have seen it? Well, I linked it anyways. Oh, sorry. Okay, let me delete it then. How do I remove this? Okay, it's not working. Sorry for the spam. Okay, just ignore the link. Okay, how to continue it? It's a great question. If you're not able to continue it, it's probably meaning that you're riding off of your initial momentum, which means to understand how to pump and whip continuously. Like I personally, I don't think I can get past like 8 or 9 munch mills because I have a bit of the same issue. So either get a faster and harder wind up, or you need to have a consistent pump and whip every single time. So my recommendation, whipping harder, keeping your form more tight and flexed. So when you're in it, flexing here, keeping your quads tight, keeping it strong, and your pump consistent. If you're falling if you only do like 1, 2, or 3, then you're probably not consistent on that, which means like you're riding off of purely your base momentum. So I would recommend whipping harder is probably the #1 thing that you're having issues with. How do you balance the push and pull? What do you mean? With what? What were we talking about? The push and pull of munch mills, or are we on a different page right now? Shoulder what? Are you talking about the video I posted yesterday, the shoulder freezes? Oh, shoulder pain. Oh, are you talking about with practicing? Where are you getting shoulder pain from? What move? From all the push exercises. Oh, I see what you're saying. My best recommendation would be either try to train on a yoga mat or an actual like matted surface. If it's like really bad, wear some kind of sweater too. And then apart from that, try putting positions on your shoulder. Like you don't have, sometimes people just literally are on the wrong part of the shoulder. So try like changing your shoulder positioning so you can balance your weight on a different part of your shoulder. That makes sense. And then from there, sorry, I'm fading here, I'm getting tired. What was the last thing I was gonna say about that? Apart from that, train it until like it feels like it's tender to the touch, and then rest for maybe even like a week or 2, and then go at it again, and just continue it like that. And your skin should build up, and it should get easier and easier, if that makes sense. Okay, guys, I'm past due here. I gotta go create this video. Thanks so much for all the love and support to the best community on YouTube. Thanks so much, guys. Stay tuned. More to come. Much love. Magnus.Magneto. Oh, peace. Bye.